What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So, Stade Malien, they took care of REG. They handed REG their first loss, and this game ended 84-64. Let's just talk about this. So, REG did not look like the REG that we're used to. I mean, this team shot poorly from the field. REG shot 31% from the field, 40% on 2-point field goals, and 15% from deep. I mean, the whole game they only made 4 threes out of the 26 attempts. At least they converted from the free throw line, but it wasn't enough because Stade Malien, I mean, they picked up, they picked up pretty good. I mean, they shot 43% from the field, 53% on 2-point field goals, 30% from deep. I mean, they shot pretty well, but they didn't shoot pretty well at the charity stripe. At the free throw line, they shot 62%. But looking at the rebounds, assists, and steals, they dominated in that. 51 rebounds, 19 assists, 11 steals. Of course, they're going to win that game. They've got Souleymane Bathie in there. He scored 23 points. Alo Diarra, 20 points. Kelvin Mayo, 14. I mean, this team just came out guns blazing. Alo Diarra, 16 total rebounds. Kelvin Amayo, 8 rebounds. Souleymane Bathie, 7 rebounds. Then Kelvin Amayo again. I mean, 6 assists. You could see this team was just racking up them points, and they just took advantage of REG's slow start. You could see REG in the first, they started pretty slow. I mean, Stade Malien, 22 points, 22 first quarter points. You could see REG tried to pick up the slack in the second quarter. You could see 20 points. They won the second quarter, but at that time you could see it was just a very close game. But Stade Malien, they put a hammer down in the second half, 23 points in the third, and 24 points to close out. And I mean, in the first, REG just dug themselves in a hole, and they also dug themselves in a deeper hole in the second half. They just didn't look like they want to be there. They just didn't look like they want to play. And I mean, it just speaks to their approach, because I feel like they felt like they already qualified, so they just didn't have the urgency to. But you could see in bench points, Stade Malien led 26 bench points, 23 second chance points, 22 fast break points. I mean, 11 steals, led in assists, led in total rebounds. You could see REG it just didn't look like they had wanted to, play like that aggression, because they already knew they were already qualified in the playoffs and the top of the table. But REG, they're coming off 3 wins. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how REG is going to match up against USM. That's the only team that they have not played yet. And there was a bit of rivalry even last season. REG versus USM is just a chippy game. REG just coming off beating AS Donnes. They beat AS Donnes, they beat ABC, they beat the Quara Falcons. They just had to lose to Stade Malien, a team that only beat the Quara Falcons, a team that the only common team that Stade Malien and REG have beat is the Quara Falcons. And I feel like the way REG are they don't have that urgency, because they already know they already have a playoff lock. It's just a matter of the seeding, but at least they have to make sure to come out strong and win that final game. So we'll just have to wait and see about that. But overall, great performance by Stade Malien. They had to show out. They had to at least tie it up and make sure they have 2 wins. Right now they're sitting at 2 wins, 2 losses. REG, 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 game to go. And I'm pretty excited to see how the top 4 teams are gonna look like, because even when you look at the top 4 teams, there's gonna be a lot of surprises, because I'm seeing a situation where there are teams who are tied at AS Donnes tied at two games apiece, 2 wins, 2 losses. Stade Malien, 2 wins, 2 losses. Quara Falcons are yet to win a game. I mean, they've lost 4 straight. They have a plus minus for -37. Not a plus minus, but I mean, game difference -37. You could see they just don't have it. So the tiebreaker, I feel like the 3, 4, and 5 spot, if one team wins, one's gonna go home. So we just have to wait and see if it's USM who's gonna go up. But it go down. I mean, it's just any game right now just matters, because when one game you lose it, you're out of the playoff race. So you don't want to be in that sport where you're like number 3 and number 4 and number 5 and very close. So Malien have their work cut out. AS Donets have their work cut out. They have to make sure to win every game that they have remaining, because they only have one game left. Malien only have one game left. Falcons only have one game left. REG only have one game. The only teams that have 2 games left are ABC and USM. So we'll just have to wait and see the 2 games, how is it gonna pan out. But all in all, I mean, it's just too tight. It's just too close to call right now, and we'll just have to wait and see. But that's just my opinion on it. I just saw this game; it was just pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting REG to drop this game. I expected them to at least win this game, because they have a few tools and pieces to do it. But it is what it is. Some games you win, some games you lose. I can just attribute it to a bad day in the office, especially in the second half. It just didn't look like they want to be there. It just didn't look like they want to play. And Malien just had to come in and, grab that win, because if Malien didn't win this game, it will be tough for them, because REG, of course, they already are locked. They only have one game left to play. I believe it's against USM. And we'll just have to wait and see about that. So, if you guys like the video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comments and what you think. And I'm out. Peace.